Hey everybody, this is Mr. Danzel, and we are going to start word processing lesson 7, which talks about formatting reports. Several things that we need to do to be able to format a report. First of all, something that we have done before, let's select all. So you just do a Command A to select all. And we're going to add space after paragraphs. The reason I like to do this is because it will sort of separate the paragraphs and allow you to see where the paragraphs are. So if you're wanting to search for a specific paragraph, now you got space, and just makes it a lot easier to see. So again, we do that by going to line spacing, add space after paragraphs. Next, we're going to talk about page breaks. So page breaks allow you to stop a page after a certain line of text. So what you need to do here is click in front of the second paragraph, and we're going to go to Insert and Page Break. You can also do Command Enter. Insert, Page Break. What that does is it leaves one paragraph on the first page. All other paragraphs are on the second page. We're going to do one more page break. I want you to stay on the second page. Click in front of the second paragraph that's on the second page and do another page break. So you should now have 3 pages. Page 1 will have one paragraph. Page 2 will have one paragraph. Page 3 will have another. Pause the video for a second if you need to complete that task. Okay, welcome back. Next, we're going to use the Find and Replace tool. So it doesn't matter where you are in the document, but I'm going to be up on the first page. And to use Find and Replace, we're going to go to Edit, Find and Replace. So what you do here is you can find certain pieces of text. So for example, we're going to search for baseball. So find baseball. And we are going to replace with pillow fighting. So there should be 4 instances of baseball. Replace with pillow fighting. Click on Replace All. And everywhere that baseball was, and you can close this now, but everywhere baseball was, it will now say pillow fighting. So for example, there on the third page, September pillow fighting has never looked so unlike October pillow fighting as it does today. Pause for a second if you need to finish that. Okay, next we're going to talk about hyperlinks. So a hyperlink will take you into a place on the internet. So on the very first page, I want you to select Royals. And right here, there is a chain looking thing. That's inserting a link. You can also go to Insert and Hyperlink. Where is it? Oh, Insert Link. There we go. So you click on that, and then you can insert a web address. So I selected Royals up here. They're giving me some suggestions, and in this case, they are guessing correctly. So either type in royals.com, or you can click on this option right here and apply, and now you have a hyperlink that's going to take you to the Royals webpage. Pause for a second if you need to complete that task. Welcome back. Let's go to the second page, page 2. The paragraph should look like this. There have been 20 world champions. You can format text to go into columns if you want. So what we're going to do is we're going to select this paragraph, and we are going to go to the Format menu and Columns, and then it will give you the option of either 2 columns or 3 columns. Don't need to click on more options. We're going to put this into 2 columns. So again, Format, Columns, click on 2, and now it's put it into 2 columns. That's useful sometimes with certain types of reports. Pause if you need to complete that task. Welcome back. Let's go back up to the first page. I want you to click after Astros on the very first page. We're going to insert what's called a footnote. A footnote is a note that goes at the foot of the page. So we're going to go to Insert, and footnote. Now notice there's also a footer, but we're messing with the footnote. So insert footnote. And what that does is down here, it should take you down to the bottom. I want you to type located in Houston, Texas. There's a little 1 down here at the bottom of the page. And if you look back up here, there's also a little 1 next to Astros. So that tells you as you're reading along, you see that footnote, there's more information about the Astros. So again, insert a footnote after Astros, and down here you want it to say located in Houston, Texas. Pause if you need to complete that. All right, next we're going to talk about headers and footers. So you may have seen it already in the insert menu, but we're going to go to insert and header. So a header is something that appears on the very first or the very top of each page. So if you type anything in the header, go ahead and type your first name. Type your actual first name. But if you look down on the next page, it will also say first name. And if you look at the third page, it will also say first name. So whatever you type in the header will appear on all pages. However, if you want a different first page header and footer, you can check this. And now I want you to type your last name. So if you type your last name there, it should still say first name on the other pages. If you scroll through, check that out, you should see that. You can simply do that by checking different first page header and footer. A footer, we won't do anything with the footer, but the footer is at the bottom of the page. So if you wanted something to appear, actually we are going to do something in the footer. Click outside of the header at this point. So just click anywhere, now you're outside of the header. We're going to put page numbers in the footer. So if you go to Insert, Page Number, you'll notice you have 4 different options. You'll have an option for a title page, option without a title page, headers, footers. So we want it to go in the footer, no title page. So you're going to select the bottom left option. Again, this is Insert, Page Number, right down here. So we click on that. If you look down in the footer, there is now a page number there. You would never want to type a page number because that same number would appear on all pages. So we've got a 1 on page 1. If you scroll down, you should have a 2 on page 2 and a 3 on page 3. Pause the video if you need to complete that task. Welcome back. The final thing that we're going to do in Google Docs is check the spelling and do a word count. So this is a very simple thing. You're going to go to the Tools menu. First thing we're going to do is check the spelling. So Tools, Spelling. It's going to find world. I intentionally misspelled world, so you'll want to go ahead and change that. And it doesn't like your either, so even though that actually is correct. So we're going to ignore that one. And there's actually one in here, it does this every year. It doesn't catch October. Anyway, but that is right there as well. You could fix that if you need to. And then word count, again, found in Tools. Go to Tools, Word Count, click on that, and it's going to give you lots of information. So how many pages are in the document, how many words are in the document, number of characters, characters excluding spaces, and so on. So again, both of those things are found in Tools. That concludes WPL 7 formatting reports for Google Docs.